From the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at beautiful Lone Depot Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eliezer Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
67 degrees our game time temperature. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Buxton stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jack Flaherty gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ball 2 now. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is under it, no problem, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And here he is, right on cue, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Two-1, here it is.
Ball 3. We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here, you have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Ready now is Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Line softly toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Second home run early in the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And stepping in, Brian Anderson. Prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And now the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Still 2-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Jack Flaherty. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So next to hit is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eliezer Hernandez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Count 1 and 2.
Skied into very shallow right. Buxton is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Stepping in once again is John Birdie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Byron Buxton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now into the box is Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Marcell Ozuna, who comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. He is out. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Starling Marte. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
For the Marlins, the center fielder, Starling
Here's the pitch.
Marte.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, Adam Duvall. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in will be Corey Dickerson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Two out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now Luke Voigt will start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. A ball and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next, it'll be Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Eliezer Hernandez. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, second baseman, John Birdie.
Next, here is John Birdie, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. In there, 2-2. One that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Cooper stands at second with 2 gone. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. 5 innings complete. All even now at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting the pitcher, Jack Ware.
Nick Madrigal steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Madrigal.
Now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1. Ball, that's out.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pops this one up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Fernando.
Now the Miami
Tatis
manager's up out of the
Jr.
dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Daniel Castano will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season
Number
so far.
72, Daniel Castano.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Has a look, now the pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Adam Pletko will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 47, Adam Pletko.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch coming, here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There he goes. Fouled away. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
So now here is Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. Rojas on second. Marte at first. 1 gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
To first. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
One strike. Too high.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Count still full. 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up is Luke Voigt. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
In the air, down the line in left. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next to stand in is Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Jesus Aguilar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John.
Next to hit is John Birdie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sharp ground ball to third. Arenado's got it. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Paul Goldschmidt is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Ready on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Mike Trout would be next. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. To short, hit hard. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Brad Hand will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Now it'll be Miguel Rojas, his career line against Brad Hand. But just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home.
That's a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Adam Duvall popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score holds. It's 3-1. John Curtis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Curtis.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Curtis, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Birdie is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So next to bat will be Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now to the plate, here is Corey Dickerson. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5.
Corey Dickerson.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Chapman, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Miami down to their last strike. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And now in the box, Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. As he lines it out to center. Trout is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cards jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adam Pletko gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.